Hello, dear twin flames, and welcome to this new reading for this new week. As usual, the upper row is for the energy of the divine masculine, and the lower row is for the energy of the divine feminine. So let's start the reading. In the first card, we see the divine masculine as the hanged man. The divine masculine is coming into the realization that no matter what he does or does not do, he has no control over this relationship, this connection, and this twin flame journey. He had no control from the beginning. It was not his, it was not his free will to enter the journey, and similarly, he cannot use his free will to leave. So he's realizing that there is not much free will that he has in this journey. It's more of a destined path which he has to walk upon. Also, he cannot even influence the path. He cannot make anything go faster or go slower. He's feeling like a puppet at the hands of the universe, which is very disturbing for the divine masculine, because the masculine energy mostly likes to be in control. The masculines, they have been taught that to be a man, you have to be in control of everything, in control of your work, in control of your family, mostly in control of your woman. That's how patriarchy has been teaching the masculines over the years. So here they are realizing all this, that they are totally at the mercy of the universe, and it's a very difficult process to just let go. It just sounds easy when we say that, oh, you should just let go, but it's very, very difficult for them to let go of control. For them, for the masculine energy, being a man was all about being in control, being the leader, the provider, the authority. So here, this is a very big lesson that they're learning. Okay, surrender and let go, and it's a process. It will not happen overnight. It'll take them a lot of time, and probably some tower moments from the universe. The universe will throw some tower moments at them. The crisis will be created in which they realize that they simply have no control and no influence over this journey. They will be the surrendering, the suspension, they will be put into a mode of surrender by the tower moments. It's not like, even for the use of free will, like, they cannot say, I will let go and let the universe take care of everything. That is something very difficult for them to do. So they will be put into this surrendering mode by the universe. It's like the universe is orchestrating the whole twin flame game. We have to go with the flow with the universe. That's how it should be. Learn to flow with the ebbs of the universe. And there's a column of light here. See, the universe has your back. What the divine masculine needs to realize is the universe always has our back. No matter what happens to us, what misery befalls us, where we land up in life, and which rock bottom we hit, the universe always has our back. The universe is always taking care of us. We are sovereign kings of the universe. Every soul here was born as a king of the universe. We are put here to flourish, to grow, to evolve, and not to suffer and deteriorate and, die. That's not the plan of the universe. Every soul has to evolve, grow, and flourish in the universe. So the divine masculine is realizing a lot of things. Now that the whole world is being pushed to go inside, stay inside and go inside, so they are having a lot of eureka moments and having a lot of realizations. In the next card, we see the divine masculine. We can say like the tree here is a safe haven. He's sitting under the shade of the tree. He doesn't want to be in the harsh sunlight. He wants to be in the shade. He wants to be hidden away from the divine feminine, away at a safe distance, a safe haven where she cannot see what's going on with him, where she cannot know how deeply he's affected by the journey. He can put his mask and be in a safe haven. And the 3 cups here, they represent the past life. Everything in the past life that used to give him joy, excite him, make him happy. These are all the things, the joys and happiness of the past life. Joys, happiness and pleasures of the life that existed before the twin flame came in his life. And now those joys and happiness and pleasures don't make any sense to him. They cannot do anything for him. That was a different world that seemed like a very 3D and materialistic version of himself. As he ascends, he realizes that this divine feminine, the new cup in his life, the cup of love, is the only thing that he wants and all that he will ever need in his life. But you see the protective stance that he has here. He's crossing his hands over his heart. He's protecting himself. No, he's not just going to, rush into it and just put his heart out to be trampled upon. No, he is in that mode of reflecting, not being able to decide to take the cup, the commitment. This is the energy of not being able to commit. I think many of divine masculines and feminines are going through this dynamic where the masculine is not committing, so you cannot really say that. You cannot tell, as a feminine, you cannot tell anybody that, we are going out, or we are in a relationship. The commitment factor is missing. So it makes it very, very difficult to define your connection and your relationship. You cannot just tell your family or your friends what's really going on between you. Spirit says, let them be in the safe haven. Let them take the time to reflect. Let this process happen. And they will finally reach out, uncross their arms and reach out and take the cup of love. Embrace their twin flame. In the next card, we see it's a reverse Prince of Swords energy. Well, the reverse Prince of Swords energy is exactly what the divine masculine is thinking. Fools rush in. That's their mentality. Only fools rush in. Wise men say. So they are like, they don't want to charge into something which is the unknown. They don't know what this is. Yes, some of them know about the term twin flames. I would say a majority of the divine masculines have come across the term twin flames by now, but even then, they do not want to label, and part of them inside doesn't believe that something so wonderful can happen to them. They do not want to rush in. They do not want to make a fool of themselves. They are taking their own sweet time at a measured pace in the journey. In the next card, we see this is a card like a dark night of the soul card. It's dark, dreary, it's very cold, the snow is falling, and these people here, the divine masculine, feminine, they are very cold. They are wearing a bandage here, handicapped, and this is a card of total misery. Well, why can't they look at this window here? These are the upper spheres of the Kabbalistic tree of life. representing spiritual wisdom. And this window itself looks like the window of a church. Church, not literally the church, not of the religion church. When I say church, I just mean, spirituality, relating to the universe and to God, and / or to God, depending on how you perceive the universe or the God. So I would say that this is the state, and this is a card for both the masculine and the feminine. The more you don't accept the spiritual truth of what's going on, because you are not accepting the spiritual truth, you will be in misery. That's what is happening to the masculines. The only answers can be found. I mean, today spirituality is almost like it's like a fad. Everybody wants to become spiritual. Everybody is burning sage and wearing crystals, and it's a new thing. It's a new age fad. It's not really about that. You don't wear spirituality. You embody it. It is where you come into union with your spirit. So yes, the masculines will find the answers to all the questions in spirituality, in the divine wisdom and knowledge. And that divine knowledge is not somewhere outside of them. This church is only symbolic of what is inside of them. The church is inside of them. The answers are inside of them. God is inside of them. We all carry within ourselves the God spark with which we were made. As long as they just continue to turn their face away from that God, they will continue to be in misery. The soul will be in the dark night. And they will be weak. This is a process, and Spirit says that there's a way out of this process, embracing the will of God. Always man has to surrender the will of God to the divine will. That's how the universe works. The universe works with certain laws. It's not a random, haphazard, chaotic universe. There are laws and rules. And to thrive and evolve in this universe, you need to follow the rules. In the next card we see, this is a card of surprise communication from the divine masculine. I'm already seeing this happen for a lot of my twin flames. They are getting surprise communication for the masculines, and definitely yes, it's because of the lockdown all over the world. Because of the state of suspension that the world is right now, they are being, they are realizing that how short life is, how unpredictable, how precious life is, and how they have been running away from love when love is the only thing. Right now we're seeing how money, how corporations, how kings and whatever you say, the riches and big pharma, nobody can help what the world right now. We are on our own navigating this journey for ourselves. So it comes down to the basic elements that we have been ignoring and becoming a materialistic world, the elements of love and kindness and generosity and being there for one another. The humaneness in the world is returning back. We are realizing, especially I'm realizing, how little we need to live. Like how since we are born, we are put in this race after money, like, oh, you need to get into a good school and get a good degree, and then you need to get this job with a 6-figure salary, and then you need to get the get the house with the picket fence, and you have to get married and have 2.5 kids and the dog, and we are put in this set like somebody, okay, has defined our lives for us even before we are born, and we have to follow this pattern. And I think the world is realizing that that's not really what life is about. We require very little to live. I think the first thing everybody is awakening to is how little you actually require to live happily. After a certain amount of your necessities being fulfilled, the material items just add to your comfort and not happiness. Money gives you freedom, but not happiness. Yes, money is a lot of freedom, definitely, but not happiness. We are sitting down and we are dissecting these elements which we never thought about before. So yeah, surprise communication of the divine masculine is happening, and I believe that it's leading to the reunion. And the next card is a message from Archangel Michael, a favorable outcome. Okay, this is because a lot of us are feeling insecure, feeling unsafe, and many of us who don't have families, we are feeling lost. So this is Archangel Michael with the message that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Just trust and have faith in God, and in whatever form of God you believe in, because everything is this whole situation is going to have a favorable outcome. Always remember that the universe is always expanding for the better. So everything is going to be okay. Don't lose your trust and don't lose your faith. And we are all a cosmic family, and God is looking after everybody. Okay, we come to the energy of the divine feminine. Okay, the first card is the Magician. Okay, so there's a lot to be said about this card. I'll start off with the robes that she's wearing. The divine feminine, she's wearing green, the color of the heart chakra. So she is she is vibrating at the highest vibration of love. She's realizing that, shedding off all the negative vibrations, the low vibrations, shame and guilt, very, very toxic vibrations which were instilled in us by the world, by society, by our parents. We are made to feel ashamed and guilty for almost everything that we need or want in life. Shedding off shame and guilt. Healing, it's healing the soul. The healing of the soul, coming into the vibration of love, is healing. Shedding off all the low vibrations. And the most interesting thing about healing is that when we start looking for someone outside of us to heal us, well, healer, I'm a healer. I awaken the healer inside of you and to heal yourself. There is, God has given us all resources to thrive throughout our entire journey on the planet. Everybody is a magician. The minute we stop looking inside for the God-given resources in our spirit and start looking outside, that is when our vibration lowers down. Somebody will take advantage of you. Somebody will, you will be hurt. You will be opening yourself up to dark forces to manipulate you. So always realize that love is the most powerful force in the universe. Embody the vibration of love. The pink moon here, very interesting. We just had the pink supermoon of April. Supermoon is when the moon is very close to the earth, 6% closer than the other regular moons. And the energy of the supermoon is healing. Supermoon is very healing. It heals. I mean, for the divine feminine, there is a very, very deep relationship with the moon. The moon is a feminine goddess. Every divine feminine has a essence of this moon goddess inside of her. So realize that you're one with the universe. You don't need anything outside of yourself to get through this journey or to any other cycle in life. Wisdom, the book represents wisdom and knowledge. It is being given to you through your subconscious mind by God. Don't shut off your connection with the universe. A lot of us, we tend to shut this connection with the universe. We stop believing in the magic. Become so engrossed in the 3D world that that's what only exists for us. Instead of a subconscious mind, you're listening to what's playing on your phone. And that's where everything goes wrong. In the next card, we see the world. Okay, there's this card is so much rich in symbolism. First of all, we have the cosmic egg. The cosmic egg, which was first laid by the Greek goddess Gaia, who sprung out of the original chaos in the universe. The Greek goddess, she laid the cosmic egg and then she gave birth to the Titans, the Greek gods. Here we have the divine feminine, just like goddess Gaia. She is naked because it shows her raw innocence, how she was as a child, very innocent, very trusting. I do not understand why elements like trust, innocence, they are labeled as naivety and gullibility. That's not it. That's wrong. There is nothing called being naive and being gullible. The elements, trusting is a superpower. People who can trust, they're very strong people. Only the strong can trust. Only the strong can be vulnerable. The purple scarf is the karma she's shedding off. The karma, shedding off her karma, coming into her goddess self. She's realizing that she is complete. She's a complete soul. Not seeking outside for any sort of fulfillment. A cycle has completed. The divine feminine realizes she's complete and whole and a bona fide loving being of the universe. That's why you were separated. Had you not been separated from your masculine, wouldn't you always have wanted to be a part of the twin flame unit? Finding solace in the togetherness, always thinking that he's my other half, I need to be with him to be like complete or to feel the warm energy of healing. Well, that is also true. You do feel complete and healed when you're in the energy of your divine masculine, but you do not need that. The journey is teaching you that you are whole and complete on your own. Love is not about needing. Love is about sharing. Fill your cup with a lot of self-love and share that love with your twin flame. Do not look for anybody to fill your cup of love. You're just inviting dark forces. Just like a computer has, when the computer has vulnerabilities, we apply patches to our operating system. Same way, otherwise viruses will attack. In the same way, when you are, you think that there's something lacking in you, you're looking for outside, making yourself, leaving these loopholes open in your spirit, you're inviting like dark forces to lower your vibration. The cosmic egg is a metaphor for potentiality. You have infinite potential to do and achieve everything that you want. We have lost that self-belief inside of us that we can achieve anything. In the next card, we see indolence. Yes, the divine feminine now is in a state of not making any effort. Either she is in this state or she wants to be in this state. Really not wanting to make the effort anymore. Really thinking that enough is enough. And she is being advised by spirit to take time off, take care of yourself, indulge in self-love, pamper yourself, go to the spa, get a pedicure, manicure, get a body massage. I mean, not right now. I mean after we come out of this COVID-19 situation. But pamper yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself. Your body is working day and night to sustain yourself on this planet. How grateful are you for your body? Why are you not loving your body? Saying my body is not good enough, I don't look good enough, I'm whatever we say, my body is overweight, underweight. Your body is working so hard so that you sustain yourself on this planet. Appreciate that. Be in the energy of gratitude. Self-love is a very difficult thing to achieve. I feel it should be taught right from the school, because most of the toxic relationships or friendships happen because of lack of self-love. Looking for someone to fill the void inside of you, give you love. Like looking for someone to fill your lack of self-love. That's when toxic relationships, toxic friendships happen. So take time out, and you're given time out. This is like a big cosmic time out given to you to indulge in loving yourself and taking care of yourself. In the next card, we see the King of Wands energy. Well, that's what is going to happen next. When you are filled with this self-love, you will be in the energy of King of Wands. He is inspired. He has completed so many lessons. The salamanders biting their tails, their circles. He has completed so many life lessons. He has new growth on his wand. Leaves are growing on his wand. He looks like he's about to jump into activity. So once your cup of love is filled, you will be coming into the King of Wands energy, who's inspired, who is full of divine inspiration and the flaming crown, full of divine wisdom, receiving wisdom from source and being guided by source, and completely aligned with source, aligned with your life path, and aligned with your purpose in life. In the next card, we see nurture. This is a card in which spirit is telling you that the divine feminine is not a chaser. And the word chaser itself, it so makes you feel weird. It doesn't give a good vibration. You are the nurturer. You have been nurturing the relationship, the garden of love. You have been planting the seeds. You have been watering the plants. You have been weeding the weeds. You have been taking care of the twin flame garden. You are the nurturer. Without you, divine feminine, the whole twin flame relationship would never proceed to where it has today. The divine masculine is grateful to you. He wants to thank you for taking care of the relationship, and he was away healing himself. Spirit wants to thank you. You are the hero. Continue nurturing the relationship. In the next card, it's a message from Archangel Michael to wrap up the reading. Shield yourself. We forget as very high vibrational beings, the twin flames, we are all angelic beings. We are always the target of dark forces. Remember to shield yourself. Shielding, energetic shielding. Okay, always place yourself in a bubble of light. Set the intention to create a purple bubble of light around you in the morning, every morning as you start your day. Okay, that will energetically shield you from any dark forces that try to harm you. Okay, that's the message from Archangel Michael. Thank you everybody for watching my video, and all of you all have a great time doing whatever you are doing at home. Okay, that's it for now. Bye bye.